In the year 2040, one hero fights to save our dying planet, the Phantom.
Some people think the secrets of the future lie in the stars, but they are wrong. Our destinies are set only by what we choose to do today. And today, I am no longer certain it is my destiny to be the Phantom. Perhaps it is time for this to end.
Wake up, Metropia! Stompers 2, Scavengers 0. It's showdown in Cyberville. Has Maximum Inc. declared war on Metropia? Ho-ho! Or is this the City Council's new Get Tough policy on the homeless? Not even those encumbered enforcers know what's going on. But you will, as long as you keep watching this very special edition of the Dr. Jack Show. Brought to you by Maximum Foods' new Crispy Dolphin Fin Bits. Ho-ho! Remember, if it's endangered, it's got to be good. When I come back, more on today's crushing conundrum. Where's that pesky purple pea brain when we need him? Ho-ho!
Abarigani Phantom, what is the news?
Who are you? And what are you doing here?
It is the 4th day of Kwanzaa. I light this candle for Ujamaa, which means cooperation. And in truth, my family and yours have cooperated for centuries. As for who I am, I believe you know my grandson, who also shares my name, Guran. And I am here because your father asked me to be the keeper of this cave until your return. Welcome home, Kitwalker.
It's day 2 of Showdown in Cyberville, Standoff City. Enforcers have the Maximum building surrounded, but Maximum's assault biots have particle cannons ready to fire. And I still haven't heard a word from Maximum Inc.'s chief executive, Rebecca Madison. And if I haven't heard, then you haven't heard. Ooh! More Dr. Jack after these bursts.
What is the meaning of this?
What does it look like?
Maxwell, dearest love, I didn't see you there. But why are you redecorating my office?
Rebecca, my little rosebud. This is the Chief Executive's office. That makes it my office now.
Pardon me, President.
Quiet! What did I say about interrupting me? Was there something else?
I'll come back later, dearest.
I'll be waiting, sweet pea.
Think of it this way, Mother. With Cyberville finished in just 3 days, why do you still need an office here anyway?
That's not the point, Max. Where's Graft?
Graft. Oh, yes. When last seen, he was plotting to take the company away from you. Though it seems Father has beaten him to it.
Just find Graft! Tell him I'll let him into Cyberville if he does one last job for me.
You're right, Baudelaire. If we're supposed to find Graft, we'd better start turning over some rocks.
Maximum Bioresearch Station number 57.
Dredge all files on Maxwell Madison Sr.'s Project Scythe.
Those files are restricted. Data key accepted.
I'm making these recordings so history and my son, Max Jr., will know all about Project Scythe, my brilliant plan to clean up world pollution and at the same time make Maximum Inc. the richest megacorporation ever. The key to my plan is a rare plant called ghostwood, found only in the African nation of Bengala.
I saw the proof myself. My father did cause the Sector Zero train crash. He was responsible for killing innocent people.
You fear your father did some wrong, and that is why you no longer wish to be the Phantom.
I never wanted to be the Phantom. I was never given a choice.
Habarigani, grandfather. What is the news?
The news, I fear, is not good. Not good at all.
My technicians have created a mutant form of ghostwood which feeds on environmental poisons. So when I spread ghostwood around the world, it will grow wherever there is pollution. Of course, by the time the pollution is gone, the ghostwood will be like a terrible weed, choking out all other plants and animals. The world will panic. Which brings me to phase 2. This liquid toxin, which I call my Scythe, kills ghostwood, and only ghostwood. The city-states of Earth will pay me a fortune to use my toxin to kill the very same ghostwood that I made grow everywhere. By the year 2040, I predict the world will be a pollution-free paradise, ready for my glorious new era of peace and harmony, the Maximum Era.
You only miss one small detail, pal. The Phantom killed you before you even got started.
I used to sit on my father's lap on this throne.
Aunt Eloise, please. No more history lessons. I admit, being the Phantom used to mean something in the old days. But times have changed. Life is more complicated.
Justice is never complicated, kid. There is right and there is wrong. All we have to do is choose which side we're on.
We'll always be on the same side. But maybe that's why my father made the throne in Metropia different from this one. He knew some things couldn't stay the same forever.
Are you telling me you're going to be the first Phantom to give up?
I am not giving up. I'll still help you and Garan fight Maximum Inc. But I just can't be the Phantom anymore.
This 5th day of Kwanzaa, we light this candle to remind us of Nia, which is purpose. On this day, we think about the choices we can make now, which will give meaning to our lives in the future.
I think he's talking about you, kid.
I know, but I am still not changing my mind. Before I was the Phantom, I studied ecology, so I think it'll be interesting to see the jungle where the ghostwood was first discovered. No, forget all that. I just need a break from Garan and his grandfather.
One of these cylinders has to have the information Rebecca's trying to keep secret.
The main engineering problem to be solved is that of delivery.
Another boring one.
Huh? That's odd. Garan said the Deepwoods were known only to the Phantom and the Bandar tribe. So what's a Maximum Research Lab doing here?
To spread the ghostwood toxin around the world from just one place.
It's graft.
How did you follow me here?
I was going to ask him the same question. Get down!
You're too late, Phantom. I've got you and Rebecca, but...
Stay here.
Why? We're partners, remember?
What's the matter, Graft? Lost in a fog?
That smoke won't last forever.
It doesn't have to!
Watch what happens when you fall down on the job, Phantom.
Capture! Titan!
Oh.
What do you think's on them?
Thus, by using a high-pressure injector gun, I can spray the ghostwood toxin into the upper atmosphere, where it will settle over the entire Earth, killing only ghostwood, leaving all other plants and animals unharmed.
But that purple liquid on the Sector Zero train killed everything.
Graf's getting away!
Let him go. These cylinders are what's important.
This is Dr. Jack, still alive, I think, jacked in and fitfully photonic, as Showdown in Cyberville enters its fourth, enervatingly eventless day. And frankly, my attention span is just about all used up.
All Cyberville construction will be completed within 40 hours.
It's not easy being dead. You lose touch with things.
You surprised me, my dearest.
Oh, not as much as you surprised me. You see, darling, I've been downloading all the company files for the past 16 years. And I just found out why I died in the Sector Zero crash.
This is incredible. Max Madison Sr. planted the Ghostwood jungle under Metropia. It was an experiment. He was going to use it to test his toxin to make sure it killed Ghostwood and nothing else.
What went wrong?
Someone switched the contents of the train cars with poison.
You killed me!
Maxwell, sweetheart, it's not as if I meant to hurt you.
But you switched my ghostwood toxin with poison!
Because your plan didn't go far enough. Why clean up the world just to let everyone go back to what they were doing before? In 100 years, we'd be right back where we started. Pollution, starvation, more resource wars. Don't you see? We can use Cyberville to save those few plants and animals and people we say are important, and then wipe out everything else, so the Earth can start again under new management. The world's been bad, Maxie, so someone has to teach it a lesson it will never forget.
Sagan. This means my father didn't know the train was carrying poison. He wanted to keep Madison from blackmailing the world with the Ghostwood toxin. My father isn't responsible for all those people dying. He's innocent.
Now do you understand?
If you had told me all this 16 years ago, I would have thought you were insane. Now that I'm dead, I see your plan for what it truly is. Our destiny. Together we will change the world. And then I will change you and our son so that your bodies will be the same as mine. And we will be a family again. Forever.
I should never have doubted him. And neither should you.
I understand now. Your father did not send me away because he thought his mission at the train station was too dangerous. He didn't think Madison's train would be dangerous at all. Your father would be proud of you this day.
I just wish he could have survived to see his name cleared.
Thawing cycle complete. Life functions restored.
Habarigani, Grandfather Garan.
On this 6th day of Kwanzaa, we celebrate Kuumba, which is creativity. It is a day for dancing and singing, for sculpting clay and growing plants. Phantom?
It is a day to tell stories of Africa. A day to...
Communications alert. The Global Emergency Broadcast System is relaying a vital signal from Maximum Inc.
Citizens of the world, if I had a heart, it would be full of happiness today.
In just 5 hours, Cyberville will be finished, which means the world is now ready to undergo an ecological adjustment.
Of course, hundreds of millions of you will die over the 10 years this will take.
But when it's over, those who survive will thank the Madison family for what we're about to do to... for the world. Just think of today as being the last day of the rest of your lives. And have a nice one. Say goodbye to the people, Baudelaire.
The multi-cruiser can get you all back to Metropia in time if you leave now. I'll prep the soft jet and meet you there in 4 hours. This time, we have to destroy Maximum completely. If we fail, we lose the world. Forever.
Well, well, look what Baudelaire dragged in. Where were you?
I came back as soon as I could. Are you still interested in running this company?
There's nothing left to run. The Maximum era starts in an hour. We're moving to Cyberville. Mother's won. Relax, Tin Man. Mother still needs you. I think she wants you to kill someone who's already dead.
Phantom 1, this is Phantom 2. Come in. Over.
I hear you, Sparks. I'm going to check out those particle cannons.
We're taking Sagan down to her enforcer unit. We'll wait for orders there. Hey, watch your afterburners.
Good. Nothing can get near that place. Wait a minute. That shape. Analytical, display the design for Madison's injector gun. Superimpose. Sagan, the Maximum building is the injector gun. That's how they'll spray the poison into the atmosphere.
But how can we destroy it? We can't get past the cannons.
Get the enforcers to attack on the ground, and leave the rest to me. Hypercycle. Lock and find.
Finally! Enforcers in action, with a boom, and a bang, and a bump in my rating!
Soft jet. Lock and follow.
Attention, the Phantom is on the spire. Scanners detect a bomb.
You know what you have to do if you ever want to have human arms and legs again.
Poor Tin Man. Always going out on a limb to get a limb.
I choose multi-grip.
That's just enough time.
Your time's run out! Come on, Phantom. Let me give you a hand.
Capture! I've had enough of you! This is your last chance, Kraft. Give me your word as a soldier that you surrender and I'll pull you back.
Why is it you're the only one who still believes in a soldier's word?
Choose, Kraft! No!
If you save me, you don't have time to save the world.
Kraft!
Your company property, Graft. You can't die until I say so.
Sagan, pull back. I'm going to drop the charge.
Then get on your hypercycle and get down here now.
I can't. My cycle didn't make it.
No!
I love you, Sagan.
Hit!
The enforcers won't arrest me. I'm already dead.
They won't arrest any of us.
Max! Don't press!
There. Now no one can get to us for at least 10 years.
Max, darling, now we can't get out for the next 10 years!
Baudelaire, why didn't you say something?
How about Igani, grandfather?
On the 7th day of Kwanzaa, we light this candle for the most important principle of all, Imani, which means faith. Our belief that good will always win over evil, as it has today.
For a few seconds there, I thought I was going to be the last Kit Walker to... Garan. If my father's body was never found, then how did you get this ring to give to me?
Sometimes when phantoms feel they are undertaking a dangerous mission, they leave that ring behind for their sons. Your father left that ring in the library at the lair, where I found it.
Yeah, but my father didn't think going to Grand Central Station was dangerous. Look at his last message.
And no matter what happens tonight, I will come back for you. That's a promise.
Freeze image. Enlarge and enhance. Look, he did wear his ring to the station.
Then the only way that ring could have been in the lair
is because my father brought it back after the train crash. He didn't die in the crash, Garan. He might even be alive. Oh, we still have work to do.
So that's the fight and nothing but Metropia. Maximum Inc.'s in ruins, the world is safe, and the Doctor is out!
Garan? Eloise? Son, you brought me back too soon. Maximum is not the only enemy. The world is still in danger. The jungle is not what it seems.